Do you prefer getting a house in a big city or a small one? Small, but not isolated. Like, it still has people and some stores, but not isolated cabin in the woods style area, but small city 100%. People that want to live in the big city, like they genuinely want to because they want to be happy, not for job opportunity. Like, that will make them happy. You're crazy. Okay, that big cities are so ass. It is absolutely so ass. And I'll say it right now. It is the most isolating, craziest shit ever. You don't know nobody. You move into a home, no one's happy. Like, nobody is fucking ever happy, bro. The air quality is ass. The water quality is ass. You don't know your neighbors. Your neighbors don't know you. Fake. Shut the fuck up, Heavenly. Hi, Heavenlies. Big cities are the shit.
City or the middle of nowhere, cheer 300.
Your city just sucks? Okay. Either a giant city or the middle of nowhere. I think big cities are very isolating. Unless you're super duper extroverted, then maybe that's different. They're only isolating because you're an introvert. If you actually talk to people, they're awesome. Heavenly, you are crazy, okay? Small, too much noise and busy and traffic. Exactly! Dude, in the big city, time goes by too fast. You know what I mean? Like, no one knows who you are. You can't make actual connections with... Everyone is just hustling and bustling. Everyone is on that grind. Which is fine, but being on that grind when you're working is great, you know? But when you want to go home, you want time to stop a little bit. You want to relax, but you can't. All you hear is like cars, ambulance, police, everyone. Yeah, everyone is just worried about themselves. They're all in a rush to do something or to get somewhere. I am not introverted, but I have social anxiety, to be fair. But I feel like in big cities, right? Everyone is so in a rush. Why? They always want to see something newer and better and cooler. It always has to be something. I lived in a big city and knew my neighbors. Yeah, Heavenly, yeah. No, but everything is always the shinier, the better, the bigger. In smaller cities, people like what they have. Give me back my hair. Give it black. Thank you so much. How dare you turn me bald? Depends on how the city is designed. EU big cities are so different from US big cities. Indo big city...
Thank you, Megalodons, for the raid.
I don't know, actually. I feel like people lose track of shit, you know? People find money and wealth and all that to be the most important thing when you live in a bigger city. Your perception of big cities sounds like it's mainly from media. How do I explain it? I used to work in big cities,
for a couple nights and then you go back home.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Like, I used to work in big cities, right? It's so isolating. People don't care. It's weird. It's very weird. It's fine, you know? If you're ambitious, big cities are so great. But you can never stop. Like, pausing... it's just... You can't. It's weird. The vibes are off. That's just me. I want to live in, like, smaller cities. Not too isolated, but smaller, nicer, kind of, like, safe. People aren't always trying to find something better. People just want to live their life, you know? No one is trying to be like, oh, I'm looking for the next best thing. People just want to survive day to day. Ooh, that shit's the best type of shit. No one... is always upset. Like, people complain, but they complain as banter. No one is actually upset, and no one's always complaining. Always like, oh, I don't have this, and I don't have that. How come this person have that and this? With more people, right? Ambition breeds greed, bro. And I don't want to be surrounded by people that are fucking greedy. It's like, oh, I want this. I make more, and thus I have more, and thus I'm better. Shut the fuck up. Now, people actually care for one another. That happens everywhere. Heavenly, you clearly have never lived in like a nice small city before, dude. Because it is not like that. It is so nice. No one is trying to always take your shit. And if they do take your shit, it's small shit, like your fruit. It's like, oh, you have a tree in front of your house and they steal your fruit. And that's kind of all you lose. No one's trying to like steal your car. It's crazy. I lived in the fucking suburbs and rural areas. Rural... I can't pronounce that word. Rural areas. They literally make HOAs to shit on poor people. What the fuck is HOAs? What is HOAs? Fuck HOAs. I hate HOA. Fuck the HOA. I hate that HOA. Are you just trying to make me say ho? What is HOA? What? Is this a HOA joke? What the fuck is that? Okay, the fact that you say fuck that thing specifically, I don't know what that is. What is that? Do we have that in Indo? Homeowners Association. An association for people that have houses? I don't get it. Why is it bad? Yes. Fan club for houses?
Cheer 300 HOAs are the word invention ever you don't want them.
Are the worst invention. What is that? Dictatorial house owners elite club that tell you what you can and cannot do with your own Huh? Kind of.
Homeowners Associate is essentially neighborhood government. If you're single and working at home, then it's almost impossible to make it to the meetings, and the things decided at those meetings can still apply to you even if you don't have any say. They can do things like tell you what color your house should be, when to fix cracks and fences, what you're allowed to build, etc.
Oh, but they pay for it though. Like if they tell you like, oh, I don't like the color, like where all the colors of the house has to be like white, but your house is not white. So no, you pay. They tell you to do it and you pay? Huh? They're like, fix your fence. I cannot afford it. What do? They can force you. How? What do you mean you pay them? What do they do for you? Hey, this is such an insane concept to me. What? With the police. You cannot call the police because a fence is broken. That's not illegal. Some of them literally have police on... Wait, so you pay the HOA. What do they do?
No positives.
Then why do they exist? If it's all negative, why does if no one likes the HOA, why do they exist?
To Karen you.
To Karen you. Really? You give them money and they typically use it to do things for the neighborhood. Like what? Because like fixing a fence of the house is for the neighborhood because that's what they want. If property values, if all the houses are worth the same, people can sell their houses at high rates. I have a question, chat. Let's say in America, right? You want to buy a house.
Keep poorer people out of their bubble.
What? Let's say you want to buy a house. Do they tell you in advance? It's like, okay, we do have a rule though. You're not allowed to have a fence. It's like, oh, like you want to buy a house in a neighborhood. And it's like, oh, the rule in this neighborhood is you are not allowed to like alter the exterior of the house.
People, you pay the HOA Monty, usually $100 400 a month.
Like there are clauses, and usually it's by the people that made the area. Like it's the builder. So sometimes here you can have areas where you buy just the plot of land and then you build a house from the plot of land, right? But sometimes there are neighborhoods where you cannot buy the land. You have to buy the land and the house pre-built. It's like getting a PC. You know, this shit's already pre-built, right?
Like most things in America, the answer is racism. But on paper the purpose is to maintain the appearance of the neighborhood and increase the value of homes as investment vehicles.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like sometimes if you want to buy in like neighborhoods that already have houses built, they usually have rules where it's like, oh, you cannot paint the house in like specific colors and we're not allowed to have like fences outside of your house. Are you okay with that? And you have to sign yes. Aside from that, you can do whatever you want, you know? But they cannot like call the police on you if you cannot afford to fix a fence, if they didn't have it in the clause before you bought it. Like, if you already bought it, the clause is the clause. They can't just change shit monthly. That is crazy. No, but an HOA can take you to arbitrary.
Our HOAs patrol your streets, write notices on improperly parked cars, fine you if your grass is too long or if your garbage can is improperly placed, make you pay a monthly fee because you live there. Tell you to be at meetings they know nobody can or will attend and make all the decisions in your absence. It's like the asshole baron in the castle with his fiefdom of serfs. They can and do, and if you violate they'll fine, and if you don't pay they can put a lien on your house.
Oh, are they like authority officials then? Like a police or a security guard?
HOAs usually control an area of homes.
Not
everywhere has them. But in the places that they exist, they have a mass of rules and can dictate and enforce them. Cheer 300 HOAs came about for the purpose of having suburbs take care of their own roads and sidewalks and things that aren't on individual properties. It was meant to be so that the local governments didn't have to spend as much on so few peoples. That changed due to power grubbing and greed.
That is nuts. You live like this? Ah, shit. I see why you guys... Dude, okay. I want to say this, but I feel like that is the point. As someone that's not American, and I also come from a third world country, like, yeah, what? this makes no sense to me. Like, if you tell me this right now and you're like, Michi, this is what you have to do. I'll be like, why though? What is the reason? What is the good reason? What do I benefit from this? Right? And it's like, you don't. It's like, lah. Then, why do I have to do it? And it's like, you have to do it or not, you suffer. There's no win-win, you know? Like, it doesn't make sense, but I feel like the point of why you guys don't like it is because it doesn't make any sense. But the fact that it exists and it makes no sense is insane to me. But I don't want to, like, talk out of my ass, though. I'm not American, so I don't know what the fuck y'all be going through, bro. I've never seen an HOA
Freedom
before,
for
I
me,
don't think.
not for thee, as they say.
That's only in really nice neighborhoods. It's pretty rare. So when you pay the HOA, they use the money to, like, fix the roads and stuff?
America is a third world country with a Gucci belt. It depends. In my city, some condo
Actual
buildings
scam.
have an HOA that collects money for upkeep of the common spaces, but that exists under other names around the country. Cheer 300. If you're ever wondering why an American institution does something, the answer is usually money and greed. That's it.
And someone said, I'm from Malaysia, so I don't know what is a HOA. Same. I'm from Indonesia, and I also don't know. I don't think that exists here. We do have a person that's like, in a neighborhood, there is one thing called RT or RW, where it's like, residential guy, right? Like, if you want to do something, like, it's like, oh, we need... What he does, like, let's say, oh, we want to make this event. Are people okay with this event? Either the RT guy will go around the houses to collect responses, or you go to the RT guy. Or if, let's say, you have a problem with someone in the neighborhood and you don't know how to solve it amicably and stuff, you go to the RT guy and the RT guy will help you.
John Oliver
Something
has a
like
video
that.
on it. You can watch it in your own time if you want.
Yeah, it's like the leader. It's like a leader, but he doesn't tell you what to do. He's there to help you if you need help, kind of a thing. But forcing you to do random shit, especially when it comes to money. Hey, you know, in my area, yeah, it's like village chief. Yeah, it's actually very similar to village chief. In my area, if you ever tell someone what to do with their house and it involves money and they have to spend it out of their pocket, they will game end you, bro. It's like,
Andrew Dorf
spend this money, fuck you.
5271 got scammed for $3.33. You technically sign a voluntary contract which gives away a lot of your rights. But
What?
since in some areas all neighborhoods have HOAs, you don't really have a choice if you want to own property.
Oh, that's crazy. Plus, HOA fee covers the cost of mail delivery, trash removal, septic, and reclaimed water system. Oh, so that's already... Wait until you hear about gentrification. What is that? You know, nowadays, when it comes to English words, when I hear Cation or Asian, I'm scared. I swear to God. Because, like, you don't... I swear to God, chat. I don't like talking about... Especially not my own countries, yeah. If it's to do with some... Anything political or racist, if it's not my country, I have no say. I sometimes I'll be like, oh, that is bad. But I'm not
Usually
born there. How am I supposed
forces
to
it in the
know?
rent agreement, so you gotta be careful where you're moving.
Usually the landlord forces it in the rent agreement, so you gotta be careful where you're moving. I see. Yeah, because, like, imagine if you're American, chat, and then if you're American and you start being like, holy shit, this shit happens in Indonesia, and you start talking shit about Indonesia, I'd be like, yo, shut up. Like, you don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? It's like, sometimes you'll get information wrong, right? Because as an Indonesian, you know, we complain lah. No matter who you are, you will always complain about your country. No matter if the country is so good or so bad, you will always complain about the country. Because that is like our joy. You know what I mean? Like, no one in hell is gonna be like, oh, I love my country. Nah, sometimes you're like, hey, how's the weather? Bruh, it's Indonesia. Yeah, see? And then you're like, ha 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 ha. I love smog. So, after living in the country, you gain the right to complain about the country. It's like a perk. But you have to live in the country for a specific amount of time before you unlock that perk. It's not something that just because you know the country exists, you can start shit-talking the country. No, no, no. You have to grind for the ability to shit on the country.
HOAs came
Like that.
from a widespread unofficial racist housing policy in the United States in the
Hey.
1950s called redlining. There's entire semester-long college courses that cover the topic. Too complex to explain in full here, TBH.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, you gotta know what you're shit talking about. So sometimes when people tell me it's like, oh, there's like this really bad thing in America, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to like shit talk about it too much because... Or like agree too much to the point that it sounds like I'm insulting it because I'm not from there. I don't know why they originally exist and what it's about. And I have never experienced... My perk is locked, you know. I only unlock the agreeing perk. Oh my god, you went through that. That's so bad. That is the perk I unlocked.
As an American, we need more people to shit on us.
No, hey, that's not true, you know. Sometimes if you shit on America and you're not American, they get mad. If I shit talk America to you in private, I give you permission to shit talk us. I don't know what to shit talk about. You know, like it's different. Like what am I supposed to be like? Oh, I went through HOA. I can't be like, oh my god, I understand the pain. I don't. I've never had an HOA. They don't exist in my country.
America, the country of freedom, the freedom to freely oppress others. Huzzah!
Oh my god, you know what? I'll just as you guys are American, feel free to shit on your own country if you want.
That's okay, Michi. 90% of Americans don't know why Americans do the things they do either.
Yeah, one of the things that I like about at least my area in Indonesia is the rules aren't always so strict, but we have one rule that you absolutely cannot break. And it's a very specific one. It's like a clear boundary. If you cross it, everyone will be against you. And it's about cash. You don't tell people what to do with their money. And if you want them to do something with their money that you want them to do, you pay them. You want it, it's your money. If you want them to change, you give them the money. You don't fuck with the cash. Right? If you do, people will be like, okay, listen, you did have good reasoning, but fuck you. It's like, you have to fix your door because that's dangerous for you and everyone around you. It's like, I can't afford it. It's like, well, you have to, or not, we're gonna call the police. If you did that, people will be like, we're gonna rob you. No, no one's gonna rob you, but people will be like, huh? What the fuck is wrong with you? If you think it's not safe for you, then you pay for their door. Clearly, they know that the door is not safe for them. And they would rather die. So let them. It's like that. It's like, it's my door and it's my safety. It's up to me. But if it's my door and your safety, then either you stay away or you buy me a new door. Right? Like, I'm like that kind of mentality.
Thanks, Gambaretta
so
Radio.
You don't cross that shit.
For the one resub.
So this is crazy to me. Like the fact that people are like, if you don't fix this, we're gonna call the police. No one will do that here, bro. We'll be like, yeah, go on. Call the police. Go on in. Yeah. Fucking the police come and be like, oh, the door, yeah. Yeah, you have to pay for the door. People will agree with like, if you are threatening your own safety because you don't want to spend your money, then okay. You know, it's like, that is not something you call the police for. That is for the future and you call the ambulance. Different! Why present and police? That is a situation for future and then ambulance, Laya. Because it is your safety. But if it's someone else's safety but you cannot afford it...
If you wanna have fun, we can talk about American building rules,
What
where
is
it's
that?
illegal to have deadbolts on your front door and the door has to open with the handle even if it's locked from the inside, so people can just pass a wire through the door and open it from the outside.
You are joking. It is that you're joking. Illegal to have deadbolt seklekan. The thing that you flip left and right? That one, deadbolt. I'm gonna Google. Oh, we call it seklekan because when you close it, it makes the sklek sound. You can have locks, but not extra. What do you mean? Why not? Well, fuck yes, you can have deadbolts on the doors, lol. Oh, some people say they can. Okay, if anything is conflicting, it's because we have 50 states, so everything might be different. Ah, see, and there's that too. Sometimes people are like... I'm shocked that so many people experience this HOA stuff. Because usually when I hear people complain about America, it's like, that's not true. I live in America and that doesn't exist. And it's like, oh yeah, because you live like on the other side of America. Well, I live in the other side of America. And it's different rules. So I'm shocked that you guys have like one thing that everyone fully is like, oh, me too, bro. That shit sucks. Agree. We have city, county, state, country laws and they don't always agree. I see. I find it funny that
Scotland,
one of the states...
and even I know the horrors of HOA. Heard it from both ends of the country.
Oh my god. I think it's just very not common here. Someone said there is a state that bans wearing heels? I don't get it. I just don't get it.